live. Hello. Sorry about the delay. I forgot to start the tea kettle earlier. How is everyone tonight? I am feeling fantastic, much better than last week. But I feel like my voice sounds worse. So I'm sorry if it's a little too husky or quieter than usual. Let's see, we have a few people here. Hello. How are you? 1.5 chapters to adapt tonight. You can do it. You did 4 chapters on Sunday? Or was that 4 pages? That was 4 chapters. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember you were working on some chapters on Sunday though. Hello, Katrina. Welcome. Oh man. I'm hoping this tea helps my voice. Okay. I was way too hot. I should not have done that right now. I should have let it cool. Okay. I have not done any writing since Sunday. Go figure. I was planning on I see. Oh my gosh. Why does StreamYard there it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I have not written since Sunday. I was planning on writing yesterday when I got home from my pops's for our weekly family dinner, and we're also like going through his house and whatnot. But by the time I got home and I cleaned up the kitchen and everything, I took a shower and I sat on the couch and started watching Once Upon a Time and fell asleep, and then woke up at 1 a.m. on the couch and got my butt up into bed. So no writing happened yesterday for me. And today I haven't written yet, but I need to write. I'm still behind on Nano since I am just under 10K. I'm at 93.97 for my project, and today we're technically supposed to be at 23,000. Yeah. So I'm a little behind. That's okay. We can catch up. So, Katrina needs 1655 today. That is not bad. According to the site, I need 2388. So I think that's doable. I feel like I can knock that out in a few Pomodoro sprints, right? Yeah, we can. I can do that. Crossing my fingers. As always, are we good with the Pomodoro? I feel like 25 just hits really well for me. I don't know about you. I really want to drink this, but I know it's going to burn my tongue. No way. That's right. You did tell me that you ended up with a decent amount. That's awesome. I need that. 25 is good. Go with Pomodoro. It's been, right? I don't know what it is, but it's been hitting real well with me. Alrighty. Why don't we get this first sprint? Sorry. Let's get this first sprint started. Let me pull this up. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy writing or reading or adapting, whatever you are doing. Okay, that's the first sprint of tonight. How did everyone do? I, for a second, got really mad at Past Me because I finished the scene that I was working on Sunday and then went to another scene that I was working on before Sunday. And Past Me had left it in the middle of a sentence and, in fact, even started a word but didn't even finish the word. So I got a little aggravated with myself. But I was able to recover because luckily that scene was a scene that I have like already written in a way because I'm using some of the words that I had from a previous version. I'm just updating and adding more descriptions and whatnot. So I was able to recover. But I was able to get 354 words during that sprint. Not bad, not bad. And let's see. Frida, you are here. Hello. This time for sure I'll use the chat rather than forget that I'm participating in live sprints and write for 2 hours straight. No, lurking is totally acceptable too. But we are happy that you are here. Hello, welcome. Hello, Hannah. Haven't written yet today. Gonna try and make myself do it now. Yeah, this is. I forced myself to do some live sprints tonight because I hadn't written yet, and I had a feeling that if I didn't host any live sprints, I was just gonna go sit on my couch and rewatch Once Upon a Time. So, welcome. Do some writing with us. Katrina got 283. Being the Bard, hello, welcome. 172. I joined late. No worries, that was just the first sprint, anyways. My baby got hungry when I joined. No worries, there will be plenty more. I got a couple of pages adapted, then fell down a Google rabbit hole of how to pronounce Aisha. Any suggestions on the pronunciation? The character is Arabic. I'm not even sure if I pronounced it correctly. I don't know, but the Google rabbit hole is for sure something I feel like we all deal with. If anyone has any idea of how to pronounce Aisha the correct way, or if maybe Aisha is the correct way, I'm not sure. I've been rewatching Once Upon a Time too. What season are you on? I believe I'm on season 2. Hook just came to Storybrooke. So I think I'm like 1 or 2 episodes into him entering Storybrooke. Just love Hook. Love him so much. Although as I'm rewatching it, I keep trying to figure out when Neil comes in because I thought Neil came into the story before Hook came into the story, but apparently I was wrong. But it's also been such a long time since I first watched Once Upon a Time. So, I don't know. The way you pronounced it is how I do, but I'm not sure it's correct. Um, Maybe type in saying how to pronounce Aisha, uh, not in Arabic, but, or how to pronounce the Arabic version of Aisha. I don't know. I think it's Aisha, but I mean, I guess I could be wrong. The way you did is how I would pronounce it. Love Hook. I'm on season 5. How many seasons are there? 6 or 7? Or is it 5? I don't remember. Yeah. Once Upon a Time is like one of my favorites, and it's really funny as I've been rewatching it. I kind of laugh at the oh my gosh, I'm at a loss for words. How am I writing tonight? Um, the CGI. Oh my gosh. Um, the CGI has been very interesting to watch because I feel like back when it came on, which was what, 2004 or 2005 or something? I don't know. I don't remember what year, but it was like so new. And so at the first time watching it, I didn't really notice how like bad the CGI was. And not that it's bad, it's just very noticeable. Like all the backgrounds, you can totally tell are CGI. And so like rewatching it, I'm just like, wow, it's so different nowadays to where for the most part, CGI doesn't it doesn't you can't really tell that it's CGI for the most part. There are exceptions to that, but yeah, I'm on a tangent now. Yeah, you need to finish this. You need to finish it. Once Upon a Time is such a comfort for me. Are we talking about Aisha right now? Or are we talking about oh no. We're talking about Hook and Neil, right? Is that what we were talking about? Maybe. I don't know. Which one are you talking about? Wait, 2011? Why did I think it was 2004? I recently looked it up too because I was talking to my husband about it. I hadn't watched it since its release, so it's been like nearly 10 years. I'm finding that I'm liking and disliking completely different characters. Ooh, really? Who did you like before that you are now disliking? I'm very curious about this because I might have the same thought. And 7 seasons. Okay. Oh, okay. Just making sure that we were on the same page. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was in this position until I think 2 years ago. It was definitely sometime during the pandemic. I had watched the first 6 seasons and I was like, why didn't I ever finish this? So I finally watched the last season literally only about 2 years ago. But up until then, I had watched it pretty much live when it was like actually on TV and everything. But Katrina, you need to watch this. You need to watch it. Well, it's gonna be your next show to stream. You just finished Buffy, okay? You can do Once Upon a Time now. I'm telling you, you need to. I like Snow White the first time, but this time I can't stand her. I feel like she and Charming are the real villains. I feel like they definitely can be. Um, just because they are like so rooted in their good always defeats evil type of thing and whatnot. So I have noticed in the first 2 seasons that I don't like them as much as I did. Um, but I still think that their version of Snow White is one of the better adaptations of Snow White. Um, so I don't know. I can see it though. I will say that I am liking um I'm liking Rumple a lot more this go around than I did before. Like I liked him before just because he likes to create chaos. And Regina I've always liked, but I feel like I love her even more on the rewatch. How many times have you rewatched Supernatural and Doctor Who? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I'm not going to say no to this because I'm sorry. Jensen is, there is no man better. I also disliked Neil the first time, but this rewatch, I actually like him. So he hasn't popped up on my screen yet, so I don't know if I like him or dislike him this time around. But I could have sworn that he came on the screen before Hook, but I guess I was just, confused. Well, maybe I should have restarted Doctor Who. Yeah. Doesn't that come out next weekend? Right? I don't know. I haven't seen any like promo for it, I think. Yes, about Regina. I liked her fine the first time, but I absolutely love her more now. Yeah, she's just There's something about her. She's just so real. And like, yes, she's a villain, but the way they did her is just perfection. I love her so much. Like 10, yeah. I will say, with the holidays coming up and Joe taking off the week between Christmas and New Year's, we will most likely do a rewatch of Doctor Who because we usually tend to rewatch Doctor Who during the holidays because that's when we first started watching it back in I think 2012 or 2013 is when Joe and I found Doctor Who and fell in love with the show. And it was like one of the Christmas specials that we had started on. And so we will probably rewatch it this winter. I think so too. I'll have to double check, but I'm stoked because David Tennant, okay, I lied. Jensen might be able to be topped by David Tennant. Maybe. Maybe they're equals. Okay. Okay. Okay, just gonna get ready for okay. Hello, welcome. They begin airing on 11/25 and end 12/9, so there's 3 episodes. And it's gonna be on Disney Plus, right? I feel like I tried looking excuse me. I feel like I tried looking it up last weekend or so to see if it was already up there so that I could like save it to my watch list or whatever, but maybe they just haven't added it yet. But it is going to be on Disney Plus for the US and like outside of the UK, right? Please don't tell me they're airing it in the UK first and then we don't get it until like next year. I'm not going to be okay with that because I need it. Regina also has a pretty valid slash justifiable villain origin story. She has some awful stuff happen to her, so I think her character journey just feels very real and authentic. Yeah, and I feel like they really they dive deep into her origin story too. So I feel like we know so much about it. Okay. I've never watched Doctor Who, but I've been curious. Not sure where to start. I guess the beginning, but hasn't it been going? So, yes. It's been going on since what, the 1960s or something, but that was like the original Doctor Who. I haven't seen any of those. The Doctor Who that I have seen is the reboot that they came out with, I think in 2004 or 2005. Katrina can probably double check that for me. Um, but that starts with like Doctor Number 9, and he has, I think, one season before David Tennant comes in, who is Doctor Number 10, and he is my favorite. But yeah, I would suggest starting with the first season of the reboot. If you like sci-fi and time traveling and a whole bunch of just nonsense and fun, I highly suggest it. It is, I love it. I love it so much. You don't have to start from the very beginning. Dr. Nine starts the more modern ones, but I can't stand him. See, Joe actually really liked him, but I think he had like conflicts with either the writers or there was something with him that he didn't continue on, and that's why they went with David Tennant in the regeneration. All right, 2005. Yeah, but it'll say season 1 or whatever because it was like the reboot. But I highly, highly recommend them. Doctor Who is so much fun. All right, I think we've been on a tangent with Doctor Who for a little bit. I can see that. I know a lot of people didn't like the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. He grew on me. I ended up really liking him. And Haven't people had like a big issue with Jody, or have I misheard that? I haven't really minded Jody, but I think I just like the Doctor as a character in general. So I will say, every single time that he like regenerates, he's always like asking if he's a ginger. When are they going to give us a ginger Doctor? That's my question. I enjoyed the 12th Doctor, but I only saw it. See, I liked him. He was different. I do like time travel. The story I'm writing has an element of time travel. Nice. So I love time travel, but it definitely gives me a headache when I'm like trying to like piece everything together. Do start with 9. It'll give full backstory with Rose. Yes, and Rose is one of my favorite companions. Not my favorite, but she is one of my favorite companions. Yeah, see, I've heard so many people dislike Peter, but I was not one of those. No, people disliked her a lot. I don't think her story. I will say that, yeah, I don't think her storylines were as great for sure, but they had a different writer, didn't they? Um, but I don't know why people dislike her in general. But I haven't minded her as the Doctor. But I will say my favorite storylines are with the 10th and the 11th Doctor, for sure. Alrighty. All this Doctor Who talk is really making me want to rewatch Doctor Who soon, but I don't want to do it without Joe. Okay, save progress. I forgot to hit that. Alrighty. I think we should get the next sprint going. So let's get this. Oh, there it is. All right, I will see you guys in 25 minutes. Happy writing. Okay, that was the second sprint for tonight. How did everyone do? I see that Tegan joined us. Hello, welcome. Okay, I need to finish this thought real quick. All right. I got super distracted during that round because I recently I ordered some spreadsheets earlier because I love stats and tracking all of my word counts and other writing stuff is just so much fun to me. So I was downloading them and making the copies that I needed to make. So I got distracted by that. And let's see. I made my calculator. Nope, that's my calendar, not my calculator. I only wrote 177 words that round, which is better than nothing. 177, save progress. All right. Tegan got 247. Congrats. And ate dinner. Good job. Hannah got 405. Oh, man. Katrina got 411. Good job, guys. Next sprint, I will be more focused, I promise. 11 pages of adapting left. In total, like, you only need 11 more pages. That is amazing. You wanted to get 2.5 done today? Is that correct? Let me go back. Oh my gosh. 1.5 chapters to adapt tonight. Okay. Let me scroll all the way back down. Bean got 235. Yay. Good job, everyone. What's important is that we are getting the productivity in. Katrina needs 956 more words. I need a lot more than that. I'm like 70 words away from hitting 10K though total. Let's see. 288 minus. I've only done 531 tonight. I still need another 1,800 words to meet today's daily quota. Woof. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I also need to add in that 0 word count for yesterday so that I can keep my streak because we found that out on Saturday. So on Sunday that we can do that and we keep our streak alive. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. My goal is to write the daily 1667 words today, so I need about 1,200 more words. We'll get there. We will get there. I would only shoot for the 1667. However, I'm so behind that I just need to shoot for the daily word count that it tells me that I need to hit today and every other day until the end of this. So I'm going to try and at least hit that as my minimum. And then tomorrow, try and go hard for like a 5K day to just slowly get back, or not get back, slowly catch up. I'd like to catch up by the end of this week. That way, next week I can work on getting a buffer for Thanksgiving since I host Thanksgiving. So there's probably not going to be too much writing for me on Thanksgiving. I might be able to get some in the morning while the turkey is in the oven, but most likely not going to happen. I ended up getting a little ahead on Sunday and yesterday. I haven't decided if I'm going to try to write over tonight. I'm tired. Don't push it. Do not push it, because I know you and I get the same way. The more we push, the harder it is for us to even do more. I've been fighting a migraine, so I've been lucky to write a little bit today and yesterday. Hey, take care of your migraine for sure. Those can be so debilitating. I hope it goes by, or I hope it leaves you soon, because migraines are definitely the worst. Oh my gosh, I just want my like normal voice back. And yes, that's rough. Migraines are not fun. I'll probably be writing on Thanksgiving. I'm almost certain I'll get tired of my family and retreat to my brother's room. Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening with me, but there's really nowhere for me to retreat. um, but I can definitely see myself just grabbing my laptop um, and sitting on the couch and ignoring everyone and just write. But I usually do that with a book. Usually after Thanksgiving dinner, I tend to grab a book and sit on the couch and ignore everyone. It's been my MO ever since I was like 12. Yet Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays. And it's not that I don't like my family, I'm just very introverted. And like, I like being around my family, but I don't necessarily need to participate in any of the conversations. I just like being in the same vicinity. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Is that an introvert type of thing? I got on your Discord today and I noticed that you added a lot more stuff. Looks good. I'm gonna try and introduce. Yes. I've been. It's been on my to-do list to do like an uphaul of it and get it all organized and everything. And when we were talking on Sunday with the Discord channel and everything, which I have put in the link down below for anybody who wants to join the Discord channel, um, it gave me a reason to start getting that organized and everything. So I worked on that this morning and I'm loving it, and I cannot wait for all of like the conversations for us to have on that little cozy corner. So thank you for noticing and appreciating it. I'm so excited for it. I like my family, they're just a lot after a while. I mean, isn't that every family? Every family can get a lot after a while. The holiday visiting aspect wears me out fast. I'm also an introvert. Yeah, there's only so many coins of talking that I can give out without being completely depleted. Like I think it was like a year or two ago, I saw a TikTok of someone describing the differences of introverts and extroverts, and the way that they described it was so perfect and on point for me. And they described it how like an introvert and extrovert goes to the same party, and an introvert has 5 coins in their pocket And with every interaction that they have, they give one of their coins away. As to where an extrovert will go to a party with 0 coins, and every interaction that they have, they gain those coins. So they gain this energy, as to where an introvert just gets depleted. And my husband, for the longest time, didn't really realize that I'm an introvert because I have a large group of friends. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like a few of my friends like adopted me, and they brought more people in, and they also became my friends, and now we're just like this close little family type of thing. And um we would get together every weekend, when we were younger, and hang out and party and everything. And he's like, "You would go every weekend." I'm like, "Yes, but did you not realize that I always brought a book?" And by the time that it was like midnight or 1 a.m., I was completely depleted. I went upstairs to a a room all by myself to read and just recoup. And he's like, "Yeah, you did do that a lot." I'm like, that is my introvertness. There's only so much I can give before I am done. Yes. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, this is the perfect way to describe it. Because, yes, I can talk to people. Yes, I like talking to people. I like talking to my kind of people. I don't necessarily like talking to everyone. Like an extrovert, my husband, he can have a conversation with absolutely anyone. Me, no, I can't. Like, I can't just go up to a stranger and just start a conversation. Um, that gives me anxiety just thinking about it. But he can, and that it boggles my mind that he can do that. But my mom's the same way with like he is. I'm just like, I don't know where I came from, because my family is very extroverted, and I am definitely not. That is a very accurate analogy. I have very limited coins. Yeah, there's only so many coins that I can do. And for some reason, I don't feel those coins getting depleted when I do like these kinds of things. And I think it's because of the like-mindedness of the writing and reading community. Like, I feel like we're all a little bit introverted, and I feel like the coins don't get depleted as fast with other introverts. But that could just be a me thing as well. So I might not be like a full introvert, but I have very many introvert qualities. I don't know. Oh man. It makes signings interesting because I have to hype myself up to talk to people, and then the next day I don't want anything to do with anyone. I can see that. I remember going to my first book con back in 2016. Yeah, 2016, I think, was when it was in Chicago. And I was so overwhelmed, and there were like so many people talking, and I like just stuck with like the one book blogger friend that I knew prior to going there. And I was just like, how do people make all of these conversations? Like, these are my people, but like, this is a lot. So I can totally understand how like that can be in how it can make signings difficult. Yes, for sure. A difficult conversation where you're just not vibing with the person uses up more of my energy. If it flows and I'm having fun, I can talk way longer. Yeah, that is for sure. Oh man. I just need this sinus issue to go away. Like, it's super annoying. Did I take my allergy pill today? Oh my gosh, I don't think I did. That's probably part of the issue. I had to work as a cashier for a bit, and it would completely drain me to the point where it made my depression and anxiety worse, and I had to ask for accommodations. I can see that. I used to work retail, and I feel like I'm an anomaly because I'm a people person, but I don't like to be. So like I was really great with like the customer service aspect and everything, but by the time my work shift was done, I didn't really want to do anything or be with anyone. So I can totally see that. I get introvert hangovers if I'm being super social. I cannot do it 2 days in a row. I need that day after recover. Yeah, because you people too much. Absolutely. Like when we're super busy on there was one weekend, my girlfriends were trying to get together for a girls' day, and it was on a Sunday. And the Saturday before, we had like two family parties, and then my daughter had her karate belt test, and I had declined the girls' day invitation. And my husband's like, "Why aren't you going to girls' day? Like, you need to get out and be with your girls and everything, get away from the kids and whatnot." And I'm like, "Yes, but." Saturday was too much peopling. Like, I need a day of no people. Like, I need to just sit on my couch, relax, and just not do anything. And he, like, didn't understand it, but that's his extrovertness coming out. Exactly. I went to a multi day author conference and skipped out dinner drinks the last night because I needed some alone time. Yep. Yep. I probably would skip out on a lot of the dinner drinks unless I like was friends with like actually friends that I talk to more than just, meeting them there. Like if I went to a conference where Katrina was there, I probably would be able to go to dinner and drinks every night with Katrina. But she's like one of my best friends. As to where like if I had just met someone that day, I feel like it would be harder for me to go to the dinner drinks portions of the conferences than anything. Like that would be so difficult for me. I hate peopling. I absolutely hate peopling so much. Alrighty. Have we done enough of a tangent to where we feel good to start writing again? Because I need to get some words in for sure. Yeah, it's already 10. Okay, let's get another 25-minute sprint going, and I will see you guys in 25. Happy writing! Okay, and that's the end of that sprint. How'd we all do? I got distracted by the puppy. I ended up bringing her bed in here, and she's laying right in front of it instead of in it. Make that make sense for me. Frida is back. Hello. And Tegan was able to write some words, but ended up heading off to bed, which is so great. Thanks for joining us at all. Okay, let's see. I also had to go on the One Stop for Writers website because I was trying to add in more descriptions um, and be more like precise with some of the emotions and everything. And well, not, and it wasn't really emotion. I was trying to figure out how to describe someone like looking exhausted rather than just saying he was exhausted. And so on their website, they have the the emotion amplifier thesaurus, and I looked up the exhaustion and figured out a way to show his exhaustion rather than just saying he was exhausted. So I did that, and I'm only at 800 words for the day. 808 to be perfectly honest. But I did surpass 10,000 words in the manuscript and in the project, the nano project itself. So that's exciting. Let me get the calculator. 808 minus, what did we have before? So I was able to get 277 words. Not terrible, but not my best. I'd like to at least get another 1,000 before this stream ends. I may not hit the 2388 tonight, but I need to get a little bit more than what I've got. Okay. Let's see. Hannah got 281. See, we're on the same page right now. 200. Was it? Maybe it was just that sprint. I'm still falling down internet rabbit holes and responding to emails, so I only adapted one page. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? And that rabbit hole is deep. Believe me, I understand. Bean got 392. Congratulations. I noticed you have their books, the Thesaurus collection. Yes, these books are amazing. Like, especially when you're trying to develop more description based stuff, because I am great at dialogue, but it's connecting the dialogue to the narrative that I have trouble with. And so I find these books to be so helpful. I literally own all the physical copies that are available because I love them so much. And they are all available on their website and more. They have other stuff, like they have the emotion amplifier, they have the weather stuff, they have, I think, 2 or 3 other stuff that aren't in an actual book form. Yes, definitely. It's one of my bookmarked, like on my bookmark bar on my on my web browser. Now I have to write poetry for my novel. Interesting. Are you doing like a mixed media type of novel? That sounds so interesting. I used to write poetry back in high school when I thought I was really angsty and emo. And if I could only find those notebooks and just laugh at myself, or if I could get back on my Xanga website, I am totally dating myself right now, or aging myself. What's the term? Dating, whatever. But yeah, if I could go back to my Xanga website and get all my poetry off of that because that's where I used to post it. That would be hilarious to read back on. I wish I could do that. Dialogue is also my strong suit. If I finish my story before reaching 50K, it's because I need to go back and add descriptions. Yeah, I think that's what I struggle with. And I feel like that's why I'm an underwriter, because I will notice more often than not that I have more dialogue than I have narrative. And it's really difficult sometimes to do the narrative. Like, I'm always forgetting to connect with like where they're going and what they're actually doing with their hands and everything as well. So I'm just like, if I could make money off of just dialogue, it would be great. But obviously, who wants to read a book that is just dialogue? Nobody. So these books really come in handy for me, for sure. Oh, man. I think I have 2 more sprints in me. So 50 more minutes of sprinting wise. If y'all are still going to be with me. Sort of. My characters do a poetry club thing where they share their love for poetry by creating their own and reciting it for everybody. Oh, that's fun. I love when characters are into a certain thing, like say a baker, and the author includes some recipes as well. I feel like that's what you're doing with the poetry, and I think that's really, really cool. Since I'm good at dialogue, I used to think I should get into screenwriting, but then I was like, ew, Hollywood. Facts. Facts. I've never attempted to write a screenplay. Um, there's something about novels that I like more. She just made a weird noise. Sorry. There's something about reading a book that just I vibe with more, I think. As much as I love TV and movies, I don't know if I could write TV and movies because there's always so much more to unpack with like the characters and everything, and I feel like you don't get it all in a screenplay. And I feel like that's why I stick with novel writing and I've never tried doing a screenplay. Plus, I don't want to move to Hollywood. I don't know. No, I need my 4 seasons. I would prefer even a longer winter because I'm a winter girly at heart. Um, I I resonate with the EU Hollywood for sure. And I went back to novel writing. Yeah. Yeah, there's just something about those books. I love books. Like, clearly. My tea is almost gone and it's cold. I don't like it. All right. How long have we braked for? About 8 minutes or so. That's true. I also feel like screenwriting is going to have a lot more outside input. I want full control over my story. Yeah, absolutely. Although I've never like really read a screenplay, so I don't really know even how it's like written. But yeah, I can totally see the outside having more input. And I'm curious, does anybody know like how long a screenplay usually is? Like, do they even count words or do they just count pages? Um, Here, a screenwriter's journey, if you are still here, do you count words or just pages? Because you said adapted 1 page. So I'm assuming you only count pages. And I'm always curious to know how many words like a screenplay is. I don't know. I've never done one before. Screenwriting is more show don't tell. So when novels are adapted, a lot of the internal monologues and dialogue is taken away. And the dialogue is my favorite. It's my favorite. So with novels, you want to do show don't tell as well, which is why I grabbed one of these books out. So when you mean show don't tell, are you more like the descriptions of like the world around them? I'm just very curious. I know the formatting because sometimes I read scripts online, but I don't know the length. If I'm correct, it's like a page a minute. Pages are counted. 1 page equals 1 minute of screen time, so a 120-minute screenplay is 2 hours. Nice. So it would be 120 pages then. I need to be able to write internal dialogue. My FMC has thoughts that must be shared. I notice though that I don't do a whole lot of internal dialogue. I like just regular dialogue. Like regular dialogue is my bread and butter. I need to get a little bit better with internal dialogue. I do it more, and I do it more than I do with like descriptions, but I think that's something that I could probably work on as well. Yeah, you were right. Alrighty. Let's get another sprint going because I need to get the words in. And I for sure have 2 more sprints that I can do. So let's do a mixture of internal. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Sorry. Yeah, I think I do mostly external. I would have to like look back and see if I do as much internal as I should. I'm not sure. It usually evens out for you. Series can get away with more monologues than movies. I'm definitely more of a series / TV show type of person, but I do love a good movie. Alrighty. Let's get, yes, I will take you out. All right, let's get this sprint started. I'll see y'all back in 25 minutes. Happy writing. Oh my goodness, I finished the last sentence of that scene as the timer went off. That doesn't happen very often for me. How did we all do? I think I did decently. Let's see. I got 403 words that round. That is the best sprint I think I've done all night. Putting me at 1,211 words for today and 10,608 words in my overall nano project. This came in before we started, and you deserve to crash after hitting 23K, which you did. So, congratulations. And Hannah said, good luck all to the sprint before. I have 6 more pages to adapt, but I am fading. I think I'll head off to bed and pick back up in the morning. That sounds like a good idea. I definitely have one more sprint in me before I call it a night. So I will be doing one more sprint. So hopefully I can at least get, I'm definitely not getting another 1,000 in the next 25 minutes, but I can probably get close to it. Oh, I'm liking this new version of this story. I think it is flowing a lot better than it did before. Even though I know that in between a couple of these scenes, I'm missing scenes, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I will worry about that when I'm revising and editing for like draft 2. Like, I just need to get this first draft done, and then I can worry about plot holes and missing scenes. But for some reason, I don't always think that way. I just need to keep reminding myself that I can fix this later. Oh, the sprint ended. I guess video froze on my end. That happens sometimes. Let me count my words. Night Katrina, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you hit 23,000 today. Oh, I need to figure out what I'm reading tonight too. Hannah got 388. Good job. Congrats. How many are you at total for tonight or today? I will say I'm happy that I've hit the 10K mark in my manuscript. 1074. Okay, so we are right around the same, I think, for today. Or very, 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 very close. Yeah, I'm at 1211. So we're just right around the same area. I'd like to write at least 600 more. Same. I'm going to be doing one more sprint. So get ready. Yes, I just wish I hit the 10K on Sunday though. I was so close to hitting the 10K on Sunday. Like the 10K total in the manuscript, not the 10K in one day type of thing. That was only 5K. But still, it was good. Sunday was a good writing day. I do think that I might do another all day sprinting day next Sunday. I saw on my calendar that I'm fairly free for the entire day. So I already have it marked up on my husband's end so that he knows that I'm most likely going to be doing a all day write-a-thon type of thing. And I'll probably do the same type of 3 to 4 different streams in one day, giving us some break in between. But I think Sunday did so well for me that I want to do that again. And maybe next Sunday, since I don't have a meeting and I'm hoping not to get distracted by Miss Taylor Swift or anything else, maybe next Sunday I can do a 10K day. But be on the lookout for that because I had a lot of fun doing that, and I can't host any live streams on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday because I am busy. But I might do one tomorrow night, depending on how I'm feeling. But for Sunday, I'm going to set all of those up because I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Yes, it was so much fun and it was such a cozy vibe. I loved it. Loved it so much. I am good to start the last sprint now if all of you guys are ready. I don't mind waiting another minute or two either, but I am ready whenever you guys are ready. Also, make sure you are doing your stretches, getting some water. It's important. All right, I see Hannah's ready. Just can't. There it is. There it is. All right, let's get the last sprint of the night going then. Hopefully, we can get at least 600 words, Hannah. We can do it. I believe in us. Someone's got to, right? Alrighty. I will see y'all in 25 minutes. Happy writing. Okay, and that was the last sprint of today. I didn't get 600 words, but I did hit 1610 for the day, which means I did 399 words, which not bad. It was a new scene, so I had to try and figure out where it was going, and I feel like I literally just got my stride with it. But it is what it is. So let's get that in. 399. Also, 399. Why couldn't I have just hit one more word? Oh man. Let's put that in. Oh my goodness. Seriously, this cough needs to go away. Also at 11,000 for the total project. That's exciting. Ooh. 517, you were so close. 1591 for the day. That is something to be proud of. I promise. You didn't get the 600, but you did really, really well. I'm so proud of you for it. Let's see. That's seriously awesome. I'm at 1610. 1610? Yeah, 1610 for the day. Same. Do you want me to do like a quick 10-minute wind down so that we can both finish our last scene? Because I'm definitely going to be finishing this scene before I head out. I can do a quick 10 or 15-minute sprint. Let me grab the Google timer. Because I I need to finish this let's see, let's share this tab instead. Okay, good. Yeah, I can do a quick like 10. Do you want 10 or do you want 15? Let's do 10. That way I can do it before midnight. Yes, we can. Bean got 442 words, 2894 words total today. Yes, that is so good. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, 10 sounds good. I'll give us another like minute or two just to shake off, but yeah, we'll definitely do a 10-minute quick wind down. Yep, leave that one. Let's get that one large. But yeah, because I need to finish this scene, because if I leave it where it's at right now, I'm just going to be thinking about it all night. And while that might be good for possibly conjuring up more scenes, I just need to get this down. I need to get this down because it's fresh right now. So just kidding, guys. One more sprint. If you're still wanting to join us for a quick 10-minute wind down sprint. Oh, yeah. Also, if you are new here, I have down in the description the link for our Discord community. I did like a little bit of revamping earlier today, and I'm loving the little cozy corner aspect of it. So if you are interested, go ahead and click that link and join us on the Discord, where we will do a whole bunch of things other than just writing. There's reading stuff over there, there's hobbies, general chit chat. But yeah, it's a fun little cozy corner. So go ahead and grab that. But oh, The way this scene is going, I gotta finish it tonight because I just won't be able to pick up the flow tomorrow. Agreed. That's what I'm feeling like. All right, why don't we go ahead and get the last 10 minutes going and want to be ready to start fresh with a new scene tomorrow. I hear ya. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this 10 minutes started. I will see y'all. Oh no. Okay, I will get a fresh link. That should be a good link, but I'll get a fresh link and I'll put it in the chat um, while we're doing this last sprint. All right, I will. Oh my gosh, there we go. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Happy writing. Okay. Now that truly was the final sprint of tonight. I didn't finish the scene, but I got to a place where I feel okay leaving it and coming back for tomorrow. I got I was a really good 10 minutes. I'm at 1795 for the day, which means for that 10-minute sprint, I got 185 words, which is like awesome. Like kick butt awesome. 185, is that what I said? Yeah, 185. Save progress. So I'm at 1795 for the day. And I think that's pretty great. My total word count for the month is 11,192. So I'm still behind, but I'm slowly catching up. Slowly catching up. I got about 180 for that 10 minutes. Woohoo! Good job. I love when you're able to just get like a decent amount in such a short time. It feels so, so good. I got 279 for that sprint. Nice. Nice. Maybe the next time I do a live stream, maybe we'll do random times. Maybe tonight just wasn't the night for the Pomodoro effect. Because I feel like a lot of us were doing really great for like the first one, and then we kind of like teetered off a little bit for the middle, and some of us got the stride back at the end. But maybe we'll try different increments next time. I can grab like my D20 die or my. I'm not going to do the 100. Maybe I'll save the 100 for Sunday. No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You would have to convince me to do that because I would be terrified of getting the 100 minutes. Ugh, that scares me. All right. I didn't finish my scene either, but it's in a much better place. I can pick it up easily tomorrow. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Where I was before the last 10 minutes was literally in the middle of like even a thought process, and I just needed to get it down. So I think it was good that we did the last 10-minute quick sprint. I'm glad that we're both in a better place, right? That would be so intense and so terrifying. I do know that Kate Kavanaugh, she's another author tuber. She's awesome if you haven't seen any of her videos. She'll do like the D100. I don't know if she's gotten it to roll on 100, but she takes the risks with that D100. I haven't seen one recently, so I can't tell you if she's hit a higher number like that. But it's terrifying, but also kind of like fun. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I would do with like a long sprint like that. I would definitely take breaks in between. I don't think I would be able to sit for like 100 minutes and just write. I think I would be like taking breaks in between of that 100 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. I love her channel. All right, everyone. I am going to go find a book to read and relax before going to sleep. I hope everyone has a great night and that you guys were able to get in some words. I know a lot of us were able to, but those who weren't, who were just lurking, I hope you were able to get what you wanted done. But I enjoy my break. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, definitely couldn't do it in one sitting. I need my breaks. Yeah, same. Enjoy your book. I don't know what book I'm going to read yet. I have to figure that out. But I need to read something. No problem. Thanks for joining me and thanks for chatting with me and keeping all the cozy vibes. I love it so much. I might be back tomorrow night, but I don't know yet. It all depends on how I feel. So, um, until next time, happy writing, everyone.